Our conversation with Valley Public Safety leaders continues with a segment we call Chat with the Chief. This week we talked to Clovis Police Chief Curt Fleming about how his department is working to keep up with the city's explosion in size and how community support is aiding in the effort to crack down on crime. So, Chief, we have seen Clovis explode in size. How is the department keeping up with the city growth?
It's a challenge, to say the least. So back in 2019, I did a presentation to council. The couple chiefs before me, we've always been preaching to our council since 2008. We have just not kept up with, from the recession, getting back to where we used to be back in 2008, let alone keeping up with the explosion of Clovis as a whole. Just recently, I think 2 months ago, we've expanded all the way out to Copper on Willow. So our city's stretching our resources out. We're having to shift people from specialty assignments, inside assignments, out to patrol, because that's really the most important thing. Is when you call the police department, we get there in a timely fashion and we provide you excellent service. So it is creating issues for us where we're not able to provide all the services that we used to, and really what our citizens expect in Clovis. You had mentioned some specialized units were taking impacts? Yeah, so we used to have, back really when I first started and even further back, we had a separate narcotics unit, a gang unit separated. Those have combined to create our special enforcement team. So we don't have individual focused on drug enforcement and gangs. They've kind of combined, and depending on what the critical thing is at the time, they kind of specialize in that area. They also work with our general investigators, our detectives, depending on what kind of crimes are going on, to kind of help out with that. But yeah, cutting those down. Our traffic unit, when I first became a Clovis police officer, we had 5 officers and a sergeant responding to traffic collisions and enforcing traffic laws. We now have 3 people dedicated to our traffic enforcement of a city of 126,000 people. So for 3 people to make an impact on traffic they're having a difficult time. And some of the #1 complaints we have from our citizens are people speeding around town, quality of life issues, increase in homelessness, overall health of the city is people are starting to see that decline. And so we take that personal. It's kind of a pride thing. We want people to enjoy to live in our city, feel safe, and when they call us to get excellent service. So we just feel like we don't have the resources to provide what we used to. So it's becoming challenging as the city's growing. For the Clovis community, a lot of them see your officers out, not just patrolling, but at community events. What do you want to say just about that partnership that you guys have with the community? That's honestly why we're still the safest city in the community, is because of the community, that the people that live in Clovis, the Clovis way of life, is that partnership. It's the collaboration of all of our our sanitation department, all the departments that work in the city work so closely together to do what's best for the city of Clovis. Our partnership with our community, this weekend we're having our Clovis Night Out, which is kind of our national night out. It's an opportunity for us to engage our citizens, let our hair down and just enjoy everybody, let them know we're normal people too as well. So that partnership, people seeing crime, people calling us. A lot of cities up and down California, bigger cities, they don't even call the police anymore because they don't feel they're going to get a response, or it's not going to be a service level that they expect. We still have that in Clovis. People still call us. They still know that we will respond and we will deal with the issues that they have. Chief Fleming, thanks so much for joining us. Absolutely. Thank you. So keeping community in mind, Clovis Night Out is this Saturday, September 30th at David McDonald Park on Temperance and Sierra. That's right next to the Miss Winkle's Pet Adoption Center. There will be food trucks, local boutique vendors, live music, even a drone light show, and of course, our Clovis Police Department. It runs from 4 in the afternoon until dark.